I think this is like the best opening to a song I've ever heard. Besides Final Nights 4, because that one was good. Let's see. So we're gonna do the best ending first, and then we're gonna do the secret endings. So first, if we want to get the best ending, we need to get through all four of Girls of CG's. And we need to do all three before Sayori's death. So first, we're gonna do Sayori, and what we need to do, we need to, after she confesses our love, like where she hugs us and everything, after the day after that, like right after, before she dies, we gotta go back to the save file, and we gotta go to Natsuki next. And yeah, okay. And how I got back here is, what I did was I went, oh, this is the wrong one. You go here. See, like, do you see this? It's this crap. Go to game. Delete this. You gotta delete first run. Once you delete that, it makes it so it thinks the game is, I don't know, reset or something. But yeah, so here we go. Call my name again. Okay. Now we're gonna skip. Not load. Save. Okay. Now we gotta do this again. Hopeless. Okay. And I think that would be good. Okay. So we're gonna actually talk now, so yeah. Hi again, Brayden. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Brayden. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you planned just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! So if you defeated Natsuki, it plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Brayden always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps you with the busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Not dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hehe. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Brayden can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm dying. Help me. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That does seem to be the case. Sari and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slipped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Yuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do a thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Siri's taking this really seriously. Sorry to hear for her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Siri is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Siri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh! You're still freaking me out. This game still freaks me out. What kind of noise is that? I think I already did it. I mean, that's what I would make. Otherwise, to find Siri's face filling my vision, I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey, sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I will glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Shiori. Hee, it's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still over sleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give you the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Siri, it's written all over you. Huh? Siri glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Siri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's only just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Where? I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! What are you doing? Oh. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. That's a blazer? Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start buttoning her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hee, this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. This is weird. What's happening right there? I don't know. Oh, you're buttoning up. Okay. Huh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh, I hate this. I was able to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Yori's blazer button up like that? Why is it so stuffy? It's not worth it at all. Sarah hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. That's so much better. Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around. So if you keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying like that? That's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was choking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Brandon, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. The relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. See, that was a weird CG with Sayori. I think that was like the weirdest one so far. That was weird. Okay. Okay, what time did we do? 22 minutes? No, it's speedy. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Yep. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Brayden! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Brayden poem. And that makes it feel an extra special. Like it can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Brayden. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying the new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. We already read this. Siri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! I was just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay. I think she'll say the same thing. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri blushes her face in her hands. I gotta help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor fully changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into even writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. And hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I should be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologetic to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if the rare opportunity for her. Which kind of self, it's funny. After all, is this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, now we just get this. There we go. Hi, Brayden. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Brayden. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get to learn past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Siri would like. Is that so? You and Siri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, maybe good friends, but Siri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, I feel like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. And if you don't show it in oh gosh, I keep messing up. Even if you show it in a different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading a poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with the emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident if someone claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Siri. Then Natsuki looks at me trying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? Her usual expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Siri! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting and it's making Siri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ah! Something caught my throat. Brayden, well, that's her problem. This is about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Siri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Stop! That was the weirdest noise I ever made in my life. Don't judge me. Okay? Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. And everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same they always were. Big and beautiful. What the? Siri? Siri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Siri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Siri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She's not being an airhead, but sometimes she's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see herself get hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Brayden, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I learned a bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. But any luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I know to myself a newfound determination. Brayden, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Siri beams at me. It's really been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Siri? About what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Brayden, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Siri hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Siri. I pat Siri on the shoulder. I said that to more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Siri as an intentional monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay.